Hello and welcome to DevNull Gaming. Today we're playing a new Skyblock SkyFactory 3 server on the Minecraft 1.10 version. So I have never done the 110. I've read a lot about it. I've read that you can do things like dual wield and combat's completely changed and all that type of stuff. So we're just going to treat this like a normal Skyblock server to start. So let's see here. I'm going to turn down my speaker so it's not getting feedback. Because feedback, not quite so fun for all you lovely viewers out there. Okay, go ahead and get another little few pieces of wood. Keep beating this tree down with a book. And we get one more. Okay, there we go. We're on the dirt level now. Okay, so I'm going to do one of my usual things. I'm actually going to put the crafting table as a part of the floor. So we'll go ahead and make a few sticks, get a few crooks going, and let's go ahead and get a little bit of a floor in play. Nope, I didn't want to put that there. Let's go ahead and break this thing here. Sweet, we got the wood back. Or if we didn't catch it, then I'm just pretending like I didn't notice it fell. You know, fake it till you make it, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and break down these leaves. Or leaves. Let's see, hopefully I'll get a sapling, otherwise this is going to be very painful. So, there's a few base things that I'm going to end up doing here. First, I'm probably going to give myself a water source and a lava source. Just because I've done tons and tons and tons of Skyblock, and it's always a pain in the butt getting to the point where you can actually get some basic level of, any production. So that'll most likely be something that I end up doing. Probably going to give myself either a watering can or a couple stacks of bone meal. Let's see here. Is there a watering can? Yes, watering can is in here. That's wonderful. And looks like... So, need stone and bowl. So, I think what I'm going to end up doing is just give myself a watering can. So, game mode C. Crud. I gotta do that from the server side, so I'm just going to do the stupid twerk by the tree and make it grow. I'll have to op myself here in a bit. I don't really want to op myself simply because I know I'm going to want to cheat more. So what I may end up doing is just give myself the items from the server side so I don't have the same level of temptation. Because, if you're given high levels of power, you're going to use it. I mean, if you say you don't or you wouldn't, you're lying. And we all know that we would all take advantage of it. Or maybe I'm just weaker than you guys, because Lord only knows, I'm only mostly human. So, let's see here. It's definitely being stingy on the saplings. But at least we're getting plenty of wood. So let's go ahead and break these apart. Let's see here. So I assume oak barrel does not get made from that. Let's see here. So was it... there was a slab at the bottom. Okay, that's what it was. Yes, here I am saying, I've done tons of Skyblock. How do I do the most basic things again? Okay, so we'll go ahead and just plonk that barrel there. Huh, cool, it leaves stuff visible. That's really cool. So, item rack. That'll be good for whenever we start getting more food that we want to preserve. Actually, no, drying rack is what we need. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. So what all uses oak slabs? I really like some of these changes that they've put out because they're really cool looking. So let's see here. Oak crucible. Does that mean that you can make lava inside of wood? I mean, if that's the case, that's hilarious. Like, insane, but hilarious. Chicken feeder. So I'm guessing chickens don't drop eggs naturally anymore or something? Don't know. Looks like they have some really cool changes they've put in here. I'm liking the changes. So let's twerk for the little sapling here. Doopy doopy doo. Okay, there we go. And it grew. Ooh, wow. The twerking is strong with me. So I'm going to try and climb up this tree a little bit. We'll start off about here. And then we'll just jump right into the trunk. Let's see, how big did this tree get? I mean, honestly, I've never tried twerking in reality, but if it inspires this much wood, then I think I would probably avoid it even harder. To be fair, though, I honestly don't know on that type of stuff. Like, what am I interested in? Who knows? I'm interested in video games, and, yeah, that's pretty much the extent of it. Maybe when I grow up, I'll actually figure out what I'm actually interested in. I say grow up, I'm turning 30 this year, so not exactly a kid anymore. But hey, it's all good. I mostly enjoy the place where I'm at right now. And that's all that really matters, right? Make the best of where you are and what you're doing. Anyway, I could keep talking like that for a while, so I'm actually going to go ahead and change subject, and let's get back to beating down this tree, or talking about beating wood. Because that's more comfortable. Ah, man. I will say, they did an amazing job on, like, the whole universe with, like, the auroras streaming around, having what looks like at least 2 moons. I mean, it's just one of those crazy looking moments. If it wasn't for the fact that you're completely alone up here, this would be an amazing place to be. But at the same time, you're also completely alone on a little floating piece of dirt in the sky, so not exactly ideal. Wow, got a lot of saplings. Okay, so let me go ahead and make some more crooks, because we need more crooks. I'll get some more wood going. I need to put that wood where I can actually access it. There we go. Ooh, and I forgot, I've been playing a lot on the Skyblock Infinity Evolved servers recently, so most of my crafting has been thinking, oh gee, I'm going to get like 2 pieces of wood for this log. Or, oh, can't make axes. Because I'm not going to talk bad about them because I love the mods anyway. But in the Skyblock Infinity Evolved, they disable a lot of quality of life type things. Certain crafting recipes, Certain things yield a lot less than what they normally should. So instead of you having a fun time or a good time, you're gonna have a painful time. Not a bad time, because hey, it's still a lot of fun. But you're gonna hurt a little bit in the process. Okay, so we're gonna go back down, and we're gonna extend the platform just a touch so we can catch the rest of this tree. And let's see here, we still have 9 saplings, so I'm going to throw some of these into the barrel. 8. Sweet, we're getting dirt. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just extend this out to where it can catch anything else that falls. I probably should have done this before going up there, in all honesty. Shame on me, I know. But hey, lesson learned. We're going to go ahead and rectify this right now, so I don't lose any more of the precious material. Because, yeah, materials are scarce up here in the sky. And this is probably going to be a fairly long-running series. Unless, well, nah, even if people don't watch it, I'm probably still going to do it because I love doing Skyblocks. I feel like I'm in kind of a weird position on that because Skyblock just feels like it's such a chore, and I'm just like, I actually enjoy this. For some odd reason, I find myself sitting here thinking, gee, I think I want to go sit in the sky for hours on end with no actual pre-generated terrain other than a single piece of dirt. So, it does feel kind of like I'm in the minority on that, but apparently I'm not, considering new Skyblock mods come out all the time. So maybe it's just like this weird sensation of knowing that everything you have is directly because you did it. Not because you found something, not because you got lucky on drops or something like that. No, it's because you put in the work, you put in the effort, and you actually got results from your hard work. It's just a very comforting thought, to me at least. Some people, I don't know, maybe not. I know one of my best friends out here, he's like, nah, Skyblock is one of the dumbest things ever. But hey, I mean, that's perfectly fine. That's his opinion, and he's completely entitled to it. He's right in his own way. Because, to him, it's not a fun mod. So, I can't go and say, hey, you're wrong, Skyblock is amazing, because he's correct to himself. Just like for me, I'm correct to me. Okay, so we've got this going. I'll go ahead and compost. Ooh, wow, silkworms actually are worth quite a bit here. I'm used to them not being worth much of anything. So we're going to go ahead and extend this out this way just a touch. And let's see here. Keep extending this. And good. Wow. Oh, okay, I thought that was done composting already. I was like, dude. But no, it's not that fast. But I can definitely say we're probably going to go down the immersive engineering lines. And please note my contradictory statement. Definitely, possibly. Okay, so got that there. Now let's twerk for these little plants. Oh yeah. Okay. So this tree definitely appreciated my my bouteille. So let's go ahead and crook it on down. Get some more saplings. Let's see here. So yeah, if you guys hear anything in the background, it's because on a separate setup I've got the Awesome Games Done Quick streaming. If you guys don't know what that is, you should really check them out. They're speedrunners for charity. They support some great causes. This year is preventing cancer, and I believe this is the second day of it, and they've already raised, I think it's $170,000 to charity in just 2 days. It's amazing that the gaming community can get together and do something that's so impactful on the world around them. Whereas people generally think, wow, gamers, you guys don't do anything. But the guys with Awesome Games Done Quick and Summer Games Done Quick, they actually can make an impact on the world, which is just great. I mean, I love these guys. They're super awesome, and yeah, you get a really good show out of it. They have so much skill. So much skill. So, you should really check them out. They're on Twitch. You can watch the live events going on right now, or you can just watch the previous events or restreams on YouTube, because they're fairly good about getting them up pretty quick with the restreams, so you can watch past events and past games that they've run. And some of these people will just blow your mind with how fast they can run games. Not all the games are brand new. Not all the games are old. It's like earlier they had a Salt and Sanctuary run where they did an any percent, and they managed to beat it in, like, I think it was 8 minutes and 20 seconds or something like that. Then they did a Mega Man run yesterday, where I believe it took them like 26 minutes to beat Mega Man 1. Just truly, truly skillful players. So, highly recommend that you guys check them out. Granted, by the time you probably see this video, it'll most likely be over. So, I'm probably hyping something that's not going on at the moment. So, bad on me. But you know what? Even if it's not going on right now, you guys can still check them out on YouTube and watch the amazing runs, and maybe you can catch them during the next Summer Games or Awesome Games Done Quick. So, yeah, there's always that. Till then, I'm twerking for trees. Twerking for trees. Sheesh. That, I'll definitely say, before doing Skyblock, saying that the phrase, I am twerking for trees, would have never, ever made it into my lexicon. But, hey, when you're alone in the sky, you do crazy things. So, yeah. But hey, it works. It's effective. It's all natural. It's renewable. Oh, man. Yep. It's definitely going to be a large number of bad jokes throughout all this. You're essentially going to see me do very stupid things at very stupid times. So, yeah. But hey, it's all good. So, we're going to go ahead and keep on doing this for a little bit longer. And I figure after I finish up with this recording session, I'm going to go ahead and give myself op, or at the very least give myself the source blocks. That way I can get that out of the way, and we can actually get some progress going a little bit faster. And I'm about to need a new crook. Do I have any more? I don't have any more on me. So I can get 3, 2, 1, and broke. Okay. So we'll go ahead and throw in a bunch here. That'll give us 6. There we go. One of these days I'm gonna have to get a new keyboard as well. My E key is kind of funky. Every now and again it spams the E key, so I hit it once and it hits like 3, 4, 5 times in a row, which is why you occasionally see my inventory open up whenever I'm actually closing out of it. Because I'm hitting it once to close, but it's just reopening. So, not much I can really do about that right yet, but we'll get it fixed eventually. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these composting. Wonderful. Get back to twerking. Up, there we go. These trees really like my moves. I'm guessing my character must be like bootylicious or something. Okay, fine. I promise I will never say bootylicious again, because that sounded funnier in my head, and it just made me sound like a complete moron. Some people can definitely sound a lot better than others, though, saying that. Because, just for me, I sound horrible saying that. So yeah, I'm going to have to try and strike that from my lexicon, because, sheesh, nope, just nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not something that I should repeat willingly. Okay, but yeah, we're getting lots of wood from these trees, so that's good. We're gonna keep on getting more wood, and we need to put a new crook on. And then I'm gonna have to actually set up some goals for what are we actually aiming to accomplish here. I know I've got the achievement book that they give in the SkyFactory, so we'll probably end up using some of the achievement book for goal setting, just because it can't hurt. I mean, it's already there. I'm gonna go ahead and infest this tree with silk. Well, actually, if I do that, then I'm sort of committing to it, so I'm going to hold off on this for now. And we're going to actually save the infesting for when I finish up, because that's going to just potentially waste the tree. Okay, so there we go. I think we beat the infestation, because my idea is whenever I finish recording, I'm going to go ahead and go ahead and infest all the trees at once. That way I have a nice crop of string that comes in all together. Okay, sweet. We get another piece of dirt. So I guess I will put this new piece of dirt right here. Get that growing. Awesome, awesome. We're doing good on keeping sapling counts up. Ooh, and apparently, I just noticed, we're not on Earth, or there's another Earth-shaped planet in the sky. Because, yeah, that totally looks like an Earth or a Earth-like planet. So I guess we kind of exist just out in the nether or something. Just floating around, waiting for someone to send a space shuttle out here to pick us up or something. I know there's not space Galacticraft in this, so I can't use that as a, oh, let's make a space shuttle. But I do know RF Tools is in here, so we can actually make dimensional portals and rifts and make new dimensions where we can travel to. So I think that may be a goal, set up dimensional travel and actually go traveling all around new dimensions to get whatever materials we need. In order to do that, we're going to need copious amounts of power, which I figure we can probably do. It's not like I haven't done this before. Though, to be honest, I actually haven't ever played with RF Tools. I've read about them, and I've wanted to try them, but I've never actually just mustered up the effort, energy, or drive to say, hey, I'm going to install RF tools and go make dimensional riffs and thingamabobs. So yeah, I think that'll definitely be one of the mini goals that we go for. So something that I like to do is I like to have a board that I set up where I can just write out ideas and have a list that I can follow so I can keep myself on track. So that's probably something that I'll end up putting up between episodes where I can actually think about, hey, what am I putting on here? What am I going for? How are we going to do this? You know, the very base, bare bones, this is what we are, this is what we're doing, this is how we're doing it type mission statement. Yeah, mission statement, that's a great word for what we're aiming to do. And it looks like this tree really likes me. So we'll go ahead and crook this one down. Let's see here. So yeah, definitely looking forward to actually seeing what all they added or changed in this version of SkyFactory. I didn't see applied energistics in the mod list. I didn't fully look over the mod list either. I know it doesn't have that many mods in it for a usual SkyFactory, so I'll have to see what all I'm limited to and what I can and can't do with that. But I'm sure we'll get something worked out, because there's always plenty to do. If nothing else, just getting to the point where I can automate sifting for ore. That's always a good starting point, is get sifting done, now automate it, now find a way to make the automation even faster, now find a way to mass store everything. It's like, is there Java barrels in this one? I haven't checked. So if there's Java barrels, then we have a method for mass storage, but if we don't have Java, then we'll have to find some other storage system. What type of pipes and logistics system is there? Whew, man, there's a lot to think about. But that's half the fun, you know? So let's go ahead and extend this platform out for this sapling, so we don't lose anything when it grows. There we go. And we have to be careful, because pretty soon we're actually going to get far enough out that we start spawning monsters on the platforms. We really aren't wanting monsters yet. We'll eventually want them, but not yet. That axe is about to break, so we'll go ahead and just chuck that off the platform. And my moves managed to make another 3 trees sprout, and that one's a really big one. Whew! Man. Minecraft. Definitely teaching the youth of today that twerking can be good for the environment. So yeah, take note. If you twerk, giant trees will grow. Well, I guess that the explanation they go for would be something like you're exerting more carbon dioxide by doing a dance move. And yes, I am loosely referring to twerking as a dance move. So, by exerting additional carbon dioxide, you're providing more fuel for the trees to grow. So you are technically helping trees grow by doing that. But there are other things you could do to help trees grow, like talk, or run, or walk even. Pretty much any activity you do will have your body exerting carbon dioxide. So, while twerking may technically help a tree grow, it's not the only option you have. And if you're able to twerk, then you're able to do a lot of other things. A lot of things that look less crazy. So, yeah. Now, there's nothing wrong with it technically. I don't endorse it simply because I think it's crazy. But that's me. I'm also a 30-year-old guy who really just no interest. So, I'm not the best judge of that. If you're into it, by all means, more power to you. I will say I am not. But don't let me dissuade you. If that's something you're into, by all means, go for it. It's exercise, if nothing else. Get out there and move. Because we all... Well, not we all. That's a gross generalization, which is mildly accurate to some degree. Obesity is a problem. And a very effective way to counter it is just exercise. Do more activities that are physical, if you can. Think about your health, your future. Because if you don't, then you're not going to have a long... Well, actually, you can still live a long life, even with health issues from obesity. So, I am in no way a medical professional. I definitely cannot tell you the best way to do things. I can tell you potentially the worst way to do some things, which I'm gonna avoid that for now because I really don't want to do anything that stupid or give ideas to malleable minds. And it looks like all the leaves are broken. So, or not all the leaves, but all my crooks are broken, so I'm just going to go ahead and punch down these trees. And, yeah. I'll make more crooks. As it stands, we've got plenty of crooks. Plenty of saplings for the moment. So, let's see here. We're almost back onto the ground level. It's wonderful. Another, what, one? Yeah, one more. And back on the... Oh, one sec. Totally forgot about that alarm. Set a quick timer to remind myself to do something, so... Yeah, that just went off. I do apologize for the slight jump scare that probably threw some people. So, I'll have to put a little warning a few seconds before it's gonna happen. Because this is Minecraft. This isn't jump scares. This isn't Five Nights at Freddy's. Or is it? No, it isn't. It definitely is not FNAF. I may have to play that again one day, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of jump scare games, but I'm also not really scared of most things either, so maybe it might be fun? I don't know. I only played the first one for a couple hours, so I sucked horribly. I mean, it was atrocious how bad I did in that. Okay. So, I think this is going to be a good enough place to stop for now. I'm going to go ahead and get these planted back down. And between episodes, I'm going to give myself some lava and water source blocks. And I don't think I'm going to opt myself just because I'll cheat. I know I will. I will probably turn keep inventory on just because falling off Skyblocks is a very depressing thing. And yeah, I don't want to do that. I mean, I could get good as some people may say, but that's not gonna happen. Anyone who's ever seen me play games before knows that that's not happening anytime soon. I'm not getting good. I'm probably getting worse, to be honest. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out the Awesome Games Done Quick or Summer Games Done Quick on YouTube. If it's still going on, check it out on twitch.tv. And as always, stay awesome, folks.